melodic, 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 melodic.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us here at around midnight. We are no half guessing. My name's Jasper.
I'm Nick.
And we are hanging out, playing some dope tracks. That last one was Melodic by Velour's Perfect. Very French, very fancy, very nice.
I agree. It was a nice sounding track. I liked it.
So anyway, up next we have... why don't you announce yourself again, because you're on mic 3 and not mic 2, and I'm used to doing mic 2.
Oh, my bad, guys. My name's Nick, and as I was saying, I liked that track. I thought it was a pretty good song.
Okay. That's all you said, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no one's going to really mad. Maybe
wasn't-
people are going to think I'm talking to myself.
Probably.
Which is weird.
Well, they might, or they might know by now that, like, I'm here with you.
Or
maybe in just, like, spirit if I'm not here in body, but, like...
Or
you
maybe
know.
they know that I'm throwing my voice.
Yeah, maybe they know that you're, like... Maybe you're two people.
I might be. But here's the thing. I wouldn't know what we're playing next. So what are we playing next, Nick?
Up next, we have... I believe it's Dessa Fighting Fish. And I'm not sure what we've got going on after that, so we'll get back to you guys and we'll let you know.
All right, you're listening to WMUA 91.1.
Spaceship, the crowd noise is wasted. Women take pics so they can seem naked. Guys tell jokes so they can seem naked. Church ladies vote what they perceive sacred. Proposition hatred, phosphorus and riverbeds. $1 billion build a philosophagus with cigarettes. Philosophers plot to maul nations at a shock and awe. Generation of ideas, children who won't talk at all. Prophets chalk on walls, years spent in prison cells. Next to die, live in hell. His 12 peers didn't exercise the privilege well. Babies raised through the glass, bullets at the border. War games take a stab, coordinate who can pass like a paper bag. Minutes on an internet, porn page, fornicate, make a gag. What's the damage for the neighbor tag by the amateur? Water blast, erase the trace of the canisters. Water path to the stairways, left the banister. Washed over premises, turned up percentages. Lost under sludge, lots of revised sentences. Defense budgets battered by sandbags and sandwiches.
Drag this baggage, hold this damage, cope and best that we can manage.
Want solutions, need new standards, cry out beauty from the ashes.
Drag this baggage, hold this damage, cope and best that we can manage.
Want solutions, need new standards, cry out beauty from the ashes.
To-do list, throw away mail, go buy envelopes. Who's this? Could have been Rhodes Scholar Centerfold. Every day's a resource to be sure it's integral. The rebirth from t-shirts and minerals. The ward's filthy, search for another light in town. Nobody else home can't carry their same load, but I feel guilty. Like the flight went down and my cell phone wasn't on airplane mode. Soy-based newsprint, black market food stamps, poison in the beat moss, suffocated beatbox, b-boys in detox, corrugated cardboard, Lockheed lobbyists, Florida baited creating Star Wars. Yeast and fungi, springtails, ants and nematodes, sawdust, yellow cake, organics decomposed, bokashi, EM, inoculated wheat bran, toxic compounds broken down under coffee ground, ancient carcasses in the sphagnum, lost and found, empty cartridges from a magnum, tossed into agricultural lime, rock flour and seaweed meal, bioremediate, man-made molecules, waste.
Baggage, holders, damage, cope the best that we can manage.
Want solutions, need new standards, cry out beauty from the ashes.
Baggage, holders, damage, cope the best that we can manage.
Want solutions, need new standards, cry out beauty from the ashes.
Ashes to eggshells, wood chips to whiskers. Anything we can mess up, we can fix up. Sword to plowshare, soil bed from beneath the trash. Detroit red into El Haj, Militia Bass. Oil drum to steel pan, prisoner to Gramsci. Rose from the concrete, reverse the flows of the Ponzi schemes. Crip walk to a conscious beat. Hip hop is a compost heap. Gangsters to gardeners, rivals into partners. Fanatics to reformers, felons into farmers. Inmates to fathers of inner city scholars. Pop-tarts to salads, teens into college. Lawns into restaurants, centerfold models to artists. Police abuse to catharsis. Street sergeants into peace departments. $1,000 bill to green for all markets. Backlots to blacktops and catastrophes for have-nots. Metal into scrap shops, jobs for the cast-off. Crack spots into earth ships for urban astronauts. Reservation into reservoirs of wisdom we used to know. Use a whole animal, landfill to future homes. Pacifist guerrillas to bazookas on. Blackhawks to addicts, C-130s to Superdome. Newborns on computer phones, so the smile's not wasted.
Baggage, holders, damage, cope the best that we can manage.
Want solutions, need new standards, cry out beauty from the ashes.
Baggage, holders, damage, cope the best that we can manage.
Want solutions, need new standards, cry out beauty from the ashes.
All right. So
So that was Flowbot's Airplane Mode off of the album Survival Story, and that wasn't supposed to be played. We kind of messed up.
Yep. Surprise, surprise. We're human. We made a mistake. Get angry at us for it. Whatever. We grabbed the wrong USB.
Yeah, because it
From,
was kind of funny. He's like, "Oh, we've got these tracks coming up," and I'm like, "I thought we played these last week." And I'm like,
They did look very familiar.
It's like maybe we didn't. And then like I have a list of what we plan to play, and I was like, none of these are right. It's like, oh, but that's okay because we've got plenty of music for you guys anyways.
Yeah, we got it saved up. I got music that I have from previously. Like, I have previous music that I kind of got up together. So I have
We've got
a blockade of music,
yeah,
if
we
you
have
will.
plenty. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not really a huge deal. It's just a little unfortunate for you guys.
We are
'cause now you had to
still-
wait another
yeah.
week to hear our great track selection.
It's whatever.
So.
Well, no, I got great tracks on here. It's just a little bit less diverse. But regardless, we got tracks coming up. It's going to be great. We're not going to fail to deliver to you a great variation of hip-hop and rap. So that's going to be cool. Nick, you just found this track, right? And you're just like, you know what, we should play this one.
Well, yeah. I found it actually this morning, and I was listening to it, and I was like, we kind of need this on the show because this is a fun, like, really just cool track.
That's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to take a listen to it. It is Mr. Suicide Sheep with And that's one word. And then the title of it, or wait, is it Mr.
Mr.
Suicide?
Suicide Sheep is the record label that it's
Oh,
under. Yeah.
okay.
He's actually a pretty popular label too for a lot of like underground instrumental stuff. At least, I mean, I think so. You can find him pretty easily.
All right, so we're gonna listen to the Fat. So it's the Fat Rat with Minoti.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, featuring Laura Brem. So if you want to look it up, find it. It's the Fat Rat, one word, Minoti.
Stay tuned, guys.
What are we listening to? What are we on?
I'm pretty sure we're 91.1 WMUA Amherst, and you guys listening to No Half Guessing.
All right, that track was awesome. I was totally into it.
Yeah, right? I mean, I found that and I was like, this track is sweet.
Yeah, no, it was like intense. I felt like I was going on all right, so here's what I was imagining. A distant future, all right? And it's like post-apocalyptic, but so post-apocalyptic that like people are riding around on horses again. We got swords and bow and arrows.
Yeah,
and
redoing like
we're like redoing the medieval times,
Yeah,
I
right?
guess. But that's what made me feel like I was like, yeah, like going on a quest.
Yeah, it was a sweet song. I found that this morning and I was like, I think the people would appreciate this track.
Oh yeah,
'cause it's
definitely
pretty
very
sweet.
cool. Definitely very cool. And where'd you find them again?
SoundCloud. That's where I find a lot of my music, honestly. SoundCloud and Reddit. I find a lot of music on our Listen to This. It's a little sub that just posts a whole bunch of like new music. It's
That's
really cool.
/r/.
Yeah, /r/
In that case,
listen to this.
I like B /B/.
That's not even Reddit.
It's not?
No, that's 4chan.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, they do the
they're
green.
scary over there.
They do some. Are they scary? I just know from the green texts.
Oh, yeah,
that
they're
are funny stories.
they're a weird place. Like they make me kind of uncomfortable. Like
The
for
bee?
extended
I thought
visits.
B only did the green text.
It's like on their message board. Like B is random and
Oh,
like random.
I thought
it
B was for
is.
like
It's
bros and
creepy.
like cool story sharing.
I mean, it happens there. Like that's definitely
Well, I
there.
guess that makes.
But
I guess that's the reason why most green texts I see don't have the /B/.
yeah, they're pretty crazy.
That makes sense. All right, so never mind. I no longer endorse the B/B. I endorse the Reddit subreddit
Yeah,
green text.
that's a fun subreddit.
That's
as
a
well.
good subreddit. I thought there was the B people, but I guess not.
Well, some of them are, but
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So the bees that are part of the subreddit that I like those bees.
Yeah,
but
those
I don't
ones
know
are-
the bees like very well.
the scary ones that live off in the
I don't know.
depths of the internet.
You're telling me about the bees. Whatever. Anyway, since we just took kind of a lot of vocal breaks to let you know that we're here and we're hanging around, we're going to take a little bit of a break and then we're going to get right back into music. So after you hear these awesome promotions for awesome other shows on WMUA, we're going to hear Directions by Psych Origami and then Eternal Pose by Asia Engineer.
Oh,
Sorry.
sweet.
Yeah, so it's going to be cool. So keep it locked right here. This is WMUA.
Hey there, folks. I'm Alexander Gogol, inviting you to wake up with my show, Not Another Indie Show, every single Wednesday, 6 to 8 a.m., where you're going to hear great music like this. And definitely songs like this.
Take me back to the shack, back to the strat with the lightning strap. Kicking the door, more hardcore, rocking out like it's 94.
That's Not Another Indie Show every Wednesday morning, 6 to 8 a.m. Give me 2 hours, I'll give you your new favorite song.
Your campus, your community, your news. Every weekday, students at the University of Massachusetts produce a live newscast at 5:30 p.m.
Where a lot of students, it's part of their experience here if they're a member of an RSO. Some groups get thousands and thousands of dollars from the SJ in order to participate and do what they like to do.
If peak oil, climate change, economic disasters all come to fall, I'm fairly insulated from that in being able to heat, cool, feed ourselves and our neighbors.
Most people, especially young people, like college students who often don't spend a lot of time updating themselves on current events, are kind of in the dark about these conflicts. Really, if any change is going to be made, people need to know about it.
Broadcasting live from our studios in the campus center, it's the WMUA News. Tune in to 91.1 FM to get the latest on what's happening in your community every weekday at 5:30.
Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf is back on the shelves.
Listen up. This matters. I'm Louis Black, and this is the Civil Liberties Minute with ACLU attorney Bill Newman.
Mein Kampf, Adolf Hitler's Nazi manifesto, the compilation of racist and anti-Semitic rants, lays out Hitler's Nazi ideology on race, space, violence, and dictatorship. It was banned in Germany by the victorious Allies in 1945 and has not been officially published in Germany since. Until now. With the copyright on the book expiring, the Institute of Contemporary History in Munich has published a critical and annotated edition. Of course, Mein Kampf has been easily available online, and excerpts have long been taught in German schools. Not everyone has been in favor of republishing Hitler's works. But despite the horrifying stench that comes from its pages, placing Mein Kampf in the sunlight of history is clearly the right thing to do. We need to believe that good speech and righteous speech can defeat bad and racist speech. And today, given the racist rants of some politicians both in Europe and America, exposing the lie of racial superiority is as or more important than ever. Germany's national pledge about Hitler and Nazism is never forget and never repeat.
The Civil Liberties Minute is made possible by the American Civil Liberties Union because freedom can't defend itself.
Excuse me, sir. You think you can help me with directions? Yeah, I can help you with. Well, go around the side. Check with the quantum mechanic. He can definitely help you out with directions. They need to move back. Hey, if you need directions to the place you are going to, pay attention to the things we are showing you. So come along and I'll lead you the right way. It's the transplant to a god, probably the cat that caused the MC suicide. Dropped this ellipsis and left it open-ended to let you decide. Keep trash on one side of my back seat so at least two can ride. I never been taken out though many have tried, and you can all try again cause I got plenty of time. Even though a friend of mine said you reach a certain point and it's the end of the line. See, I deal in points and lines, but I travel on planes, and when I trim the landscape, create a pattern to change. If you dwell within the scope of what an atom contains, then everything that we bring to you is out of your range. See, I took the quantum leap and increased my panorama. Now from my living room I can see through to Alabama. People, it's no such thing as objects, only thoughts, ideas, waves, and concepts. What's next? Hey, if you need directions to the place you are going to, pay attention to the things we are showing you. An audio roadmap to put you on a path to adjust your point of view. Hey, if you need directions to the place you are going to, pay attention to the things we are showing you. Come on. So come along and I'll lead you the right way. Who needs direction? We all need direction. Who needs direction? We all need direction. Who needs direction? We all need direction. Yes, my mechanics are the type that make me hydraulic, living out the framework of gas, liquid, and solid. I bounce down midtown blocks and cause aftershocks. The humble assassin in the form of a chatterbox. Ring the battle box, begin the clone wars. I'll loan you a particle gun if you don't own yours. Add your own score, give yourself a point for every human posing as an android destroyed. And grab the debris with your food processor and go back to the future like Christopher Lloyd. Man, I'm keeping information operators employed, giving people directions on how to travel the void. It's like that, y'all. Hey, if you need directions to the place you are going to, pay attention to the things we are showing you. An audio roadmap to put you on a path to adjust your point of view. Hey, if you need directions to the place you are going to, pay attention to the things we are showing you. So come on. So come along and I'll lead you the right way. And when in doubt, MapQuest the route to any place outside of the box, outside of the square, outside the realm of breathable air, out of the realm of possibility, we're out there. Hey, if you need directions to the place you are going to, pay attention to the things we are showing you. An audio roadmap to put you on a path to adjust your point of view. Hey, if you need directions to the place you are going to, pay attention to the things we are showing you. So come on, this path was only designed for a select few. An audio roadmap.
そっと開いたノート、古い過去の行動を綴ったノート、それはちょうど引き出しの一番奥の方の今も大切な宝物。
眠りにつく頃訪れる夢の構想、少しずつ形変えながらも俺は気づくと大人になり How to make my dream come true わかるはずなんてないせいでブー四苦繰り広げ涙だ夢見る心涙の星屑のように散った夢のかけら今はもう消えているその輝きがでもまたみんな胸奥底どこかずっと大切な宝物幼き頃の夢物語忘られし記憶の糸たどり未だ胸を焦がす残り火を消してしまわないように乱れた晴れ渡るこの空に仲間と共に思いを託し移り変わる時代ごとへ
運命なんて言っていいのかな、この出会いは同じもの持った者同士夜通しかかった笑ったはしゃいだあの夜に見つけた一番ボス、
そんな思いを新たに綴ったノート次のページたどり着くための方法と方向今は方を上げて強度で走り出したとうとう進む頃を GO 共にいつもの季節を通り越して長い間ずっと同じ夢を追って振り返ればすぐに投げてきたんだそんな過去をちょっと改めて今だか風に身を任せて進む方向にもよ乗せるだけで決して諦めないなんて言わないだけで分かってるから声よ届け幼き頃の夢物語忘られし記憶の糸たどり未だ胸を焦がす残り火を消してしまわないように乱れた晴れ渡るこの空に仲間と共に思いを託し移り変わる時代どこへ永遠に今さら夢なんて見るのもかっこ悪いなんて言われて振り返るゆとりもないほど足早に時だけが過ぎてくでもあの時描いた思いは確かで胸を躍らせてくれる何かでたとえ誰に言われてもいい僕らはこの道越えて、きっかけはいつだって些細なこと違ったのは何って胸の鼓動変わったのは環境と風の音いつもそこにあった変わらないものいつかたどり着く夢の終わりにできるだけこのままで大人に見上げた果てしないこの大空に永遠に掴みかけた夢のかけら変わらないものを追ってる僕らは憧れを空に浮かべて疲れ果てた時の中でも変わらないもの探すと今すねいつまでも持っていれるからいつまでも笑っていたいから
Gay marriage, legalizing it. What? What? You gonna? That's crazy, right? That's not good. It's the argument for legalizing same-sex marriage is we think that every human being, regardless of their sexual orientation, should have equal rights. The argument against same-sex marriage is nope. No. And that's what I totally believe.
Was du siehst, ist ihr geschminktes, wohlgeformtes Gesicht unter der dicken Make-up-Schicht, aber das siehst du so nicht. Was du siehst, sind die Klamotten schön geschneidert und billig, aber die Fertigung wird doch auf Kosten Armer entwickelt. Du riechst den Duft von frisch gekochtem afrikanischen Kaffee, aber die Wege über See hast du noch niemals gesehen. Im Zoo der Affe klettert lustlos auf den Bäumen herum, doch die Freude deinerseits ist mit seinem Leiden verbunden. Die Kids spielen Fußball auf dem Rasen, in der Sonne im Park, aber der Ball, mit dem sie spielen, wird selbst von Kindern gemacht. Du hältst die Hunde in deinem Haus, weil du halt Haustiere magst, doch viele Tiere hätten lieber ihre Freiheit gehabt. Alles steht ständig auf Standby und Lichter glühen, wenn keiner da ist, und am Ende wird der Umwelt damit wieder geschadet. Mit wie viel Leid alles verbunden ist, erahnen wir nur entfernt, haben schon so vielen durch Naivität die Freiheit verwehrt. Meinem Umfeld geht es gut, das ist das Größte auf Erden. Jetzt legt das Buch mal zur Seite. Auf Lügenfundamente haben sie etwas gebaut. Die letzten Jahre wurde hier unsere Luft etwas schlecht.
Hier ein paar Zeilen für die Freiheit, ein paar Zeilen gegen Feigheit. Doch wenn du mit drinnen steckst, mach dich gerade, bevor dein Geist verreckt. Tiere und Kinder haben's schon abgecheckt. Es gibt viele, die Panik schieben. Lebewesen bleiben trotzdem aufgeweckt. Ziehen eure Achse gute Laune aus dem Dreck. Also ein bisschen mehr Respekt für Gespür. Oder willst du deinem Leben nur Leid zuführen? So etwas kann man nicht gebühren, aber von der Industrie wird das vergebührt. Du rührst in der Pause locker mit einem Löffel und hörst hinter dir das Tier nur mehr röcheln. Nicht gut, wenn man so tut, das wäre nix, der Kopf schon lange nicht mehr, nur noch am Köcheln. Du meinst, mein Text sei infantil und banal, du meinst erschreckend wie die Qual. Warum fühle ich mich dann frei wie die Zuhörer? Präsentiere lieber härtere, schwerere Themen, ohne Vollpfosten zu erwähnen, ohne Genieren, wie in den Viren der Geschichte und von heute, wie Klänge, die sich verdichten und deuten. Der Weg ist nicht sonderlich breit, aber steil, wie Bergpfade, wo auch Steinböcke verweilen. Ein Jäger knallt alle ab, na dann weit man Zeit. Du ein Naturbursche, bitte red kein Scheiß. Du meinst, Leid sei ganzes Leben nur erfunden und noch immer drehen Tanker um das Öl ihre Runden, um den Markt zu erkunden. Geld ist keine Bandage für Wunden. Mutter Natur ist unverbunden verbunden und ist mit einer Drehung wieder dabei, alle Teleskope zu überrunden.
Come to Greeno Sub Shop this semester, Sunday through Thursday from 5 to 11 p.m. Greeno is a student-run cooperative dedicated to selling awesome subs, paninis, wraps, salads, milkshakes, and more since 1973. We accept cash, credit or debit, YCMP, and dining dollars. Visit us in the basement of Greeno Hall or call in an order for pickup at 413-545-2380. Hope to see you soon.
Hey, I'm Jasper.
And I'm Nick.
And we host No Half Guessin'. We're going to be playing all kinds of hip-hop and rap, from underground
to alternative
to instrumentals
to classics
and everything in between.
In the middle of our show, we'll be having a trivia segment with guests, and the best part is...
mystery prizes. That's right, we'll be giving away mystery prizes every week to our guests, and each one will be more unforgettable than the last.
So if you want to expand your rhyme intellect...
and learn something new in trivia...
tune into No Half Guessin' first thing on Thursdays from midnight to 2 a.m.
Until 2 days ago, that sound had never been heard on this earth. It's a report from man's farthest frontier, the radio signal transmitted by the Soviet Sputnik.
Bonjour tout le monde, здравствуйте, ребята. This is Cher Sputnik. Sharpen up your French and Russian skills with me, or simply sway to the Europop dance music you've been missing in your life by your favorite Francophone and post-Soviet musicians. That's every Tuesday, 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. on your radio dial at 91.1 FM or streamed online at stream.wmua.org.
Nous allons que la radio est finie. Voilà.
All right, we are back. So that last one we listened to that I did not announce was Nick Inder, Waman Mung, featuring Slow Mo by Backfish Aquarium and Pete Thermometer off their album Dirge Fall off Dame Electrician. I always am really awkward in pronouncing that and saying it.
That's because it's like really hard to like pronounce and say. I mean,
there's so many words. It's like when they like had all their information coming out about their album, they're like, all right, let's just like write a paragraph.
let's make a small essay about what our album's titled.
Yeah,
Nah,
basically.
I get that. I've always I think Backfish Aquarium's like pretty good. I like them, but I definitely think Dank Machine, Zweitmegafuga, and all them are like next level.
Yeah, I heard them first. They were my introduction. So I like them, but I do agree with you that Dank Machine and Doral are pretty sick compared to them. I mean, like, I don't know. We played them for you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be 2 weeks
Yeah,
now.
the Agua de Beber. That's what I played at least. I think you might have played them last week.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think I
remember.
did. Maybe. I have tons of their stuff. I'll have to definitely get some on here.
Yeah, for sure.
But
the German rap boy.
Yeah, up next for you guys.
B-O-I-I-I-I-I-I.
We've got a personal favorite of mine. We've got Neat Beats, and for those of you who don't know, he makes some seriously rad instrumentals. Just top notch, awesome stuff. So this one's off of his EP called "Science Is My Girlfriend," and the name of the song is "Graffiti on a." I believe it's Monday night. Yeah, because he's got a Tuesday night. He's got graffiti on a Tuesday night off of the album.
Not traditional. Like usually people do graffiti on Tuesday nights. I used to tag. I know all the lingo.
Oh yeah, me. Yeah, me too. Oh jeez.
So where did you find this?
Neat Beats, I was actually introduced to by one of our friends, our mutual friends, Ivan, who showed me around the hip hop scene a little bit, and I think he showed me Turning on the Large Hadron Collider by him first, and I was like, this track's all right. But then I like checked out some of his other tracks, and I found Science Is My Girlfriend EP and like all the crazy stuff on there, and just fell in love with it. It's awesome.
Cool. So you found this. This is on, looks like Bandcamp.
Yeah.
All right. So Bandcamp, look for him. His name is Science Is My Girlfriend, and his name's Neat Beats.
And
his name is Neat Beats. Album is Science Is My Girlfriend, and this is Graffiti on a Monday Night, playing on 91.1 WMUA.
Now, this is B.B. King.
This is Coco Taylor.
Hi, this is Duke Robillard.
Hi, this is Buddy Guy.
This is Lou Red.
This is Geneva Magnus on WMUA.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Boyd.
This is Joe Louis Walker on WMUA.
Hi, this is Lucky Peterson. Tune in every Thursday afternoon at 2:30 for Thursday Rhythm and Blues Review on WMUA.
Hello. We are back. This is WMUA 91.1. This is No Half Guessing, yada, 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 etc. I'm Jasper.
Yeah, I thought so. I was going to say, I don't think you're Nick. I mean, I'm Nick, so.
Well, we established that I'm you and you're me. We already talked about that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. So what'd you think of that track?
I liked it. I thought the sample of, like, the conversation was a little odd, but I did like how, I don't know if you're listening to this in a car, or you're listening to this through your laptop, you probably won't hear it as well, but if you listen to this with headphones on, that last track,
it's a trip.
It kind of messed with my brain a little bit. Kind of got inside my head and danced around and said, hey, what's up? This isn't supposed to be happening, but I'm going to do it anyway. Like, the way that it alternates from headphone to headphone
like
is
side to side is so cool. That's awesome.
very, very trippy, very weird, very odd. So we are at about how far are we through our show? Almost halfway. Yeah, we're like 6 minutes away from being halfway through our show, I want to say.
You guys are gonna miss us, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, we still have another hour.
I know, but you know.
Yeah, you'll miss us for that 5-minute break we take or whatever.
I mean, after we're gone, they'll miss us. I mean, like, once our show's over, they'll miss us because we're great. So
yes, exactly. And we're not like pre-recording this or anything like that.
No,
and we're not like at the end of our pre-recording session. That would mean that we're actually done and we forgot. That isn't. Yeah, no, it's none of that.
None of that.
Nope. Because when we get back, we're gonna have a guest on, and we will surprise you with who it is. Because it's not because I forgot who it is. Anyway, up next we have DJ Dice with "Walk on the Wild Side." Keep it locked right here at WMUA.
Next number, I'd like to return to the classics. Perhaps the most famous classic in all the world of music.
Okay, we are back. We are done with the first hour. That was the first hour, no half guessing, on this fine February Thursday morning. And the Super Bowl's this weekend. So
yes, it is.
we're going to make predictions because if we say them now and we get them right, it's going to be crazy. Because this is...
And we'll feel a little bit better about ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we
really
can
good.
basically predict the future.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be even crazier for you because you don't watch football, do you?
No, not really. Not at all.
Do you know who's in the Super Bowl?
Panthers and Broncos.
Where are both the teams from?
One's from Denver.
And where's Carolina from? Ringer, Panthers.
Carolina.
Oh, nice job. Okay, I don't know. I didn't know if you knew. I didn't know.
Well, I mean, I
know.
probably wouldn't have known if you didn't say where's Carolina from.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, he's throwing me a bone here.
I wasn't even thinking of that because I don't call them the Panthers. I call them Carolina, just because I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I'm going to Carolina in my mind.
I liked it.
James Taylor, yeah. Well, I'm all right. I mean, I'm not going to brag or anything like that, but I will brag if I get the Super Bowl prediction right.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Jeez, it's tough because Cam Newton is riding a freight train of momentum into the Super Bowl with his young team. He's the guy right now, which is important, I think. If you have that much going in, I think you got a pretty good chance of coming out with a ring. But Peyton Manning he's old, I understand. Like, this is probably his last show. Yeah, he is old. I like to think that, like Super Bowl 50, Peyton Manning, one of the greats, undoubtedly, goes into Super Bowl 50 and wins and then retires. Like, it's a storybook ending. Last time that happened, it was Ray Lewis when they went to the Super Bowl and when they got into the playoffs, he's like, all right, this is gonna be my last round of playoffs, and then he ended up going to the Super Bowl and he won. So
cool.
I'm hoping the same thing happens to Peyton Manning. Also, interesting stat: the last time that a team with the number one defense went in against the number one offense, the defense destroyed the offense. So the Broncos have the defense, the Panthers have the offense. The Panthers also
game, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. But I think at the end I'm going to go with the Broncos just because that's what my heart tells me. I want Peyton Manning and his forehead to go out with a ring.
I honestly thought the Broncos too, even though I don't really like we said earlier, I'm not really a huge football guy, but I still think the Broncos are going to win. Don't really know why. Can't really explain it.
It
Just
feels
a hunch.
right. It
Yeah,
feels right.
feels right.
All right, so you heard it here first on No Half Guessing. Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl. Spoiler alert.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you for the next hour. Thanks for listening.
J'ai besoin de vous.
1993. That sound is what they're after. So, whatever you are making should not be inspired by 1993 style tracks. It should be a 1993 style track. Does that make sense? Which means it's pretty grungy, the loops are kind of imperfect, the loops are all edited on MPCs, you know, it's that kind of feel. Which should be no problem for you, Chester. I know you like to layer some odd shit.
Hey, don't get first.
Look at him working, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. Now look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. Look at him working, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. Now look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. Look at him working, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. Now look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there.
I talk nicely to them and try and get them to come closer.
probably find me stuck in the haze, looking for praise, nothing to face, walking around like I'm stuck in a maze, looking for something to keep me awake, running in circles and putting my break, a passion, the quality I can relate. Imagine just what I could do in a day. Believe me, couldn't see dreams in a TV, put my own walls, no balls, too scared that I might fall, too afraid that I might stall in a word they just can't call. Clearly I was just too small, couldn't stand tall, I just could crawl, could've run that, but was done that, I could run back if I pleased, never done that, no spun back, could've won that in one breeze, talk gun, brag, go brag that, I could rap raps with such ease, stereotypical right with a quizzical life had to go release, too easy, wasn't greedy, just completely in my own head, yeah, so dead, was Eminem, was so ignorant to what Pop said, not a single pride that I could share, when so calm, top flash ran, was a cut thread with not much bread, we got kick it and toe to just wax on, and wax off, just gotta fake it till you make it, don't stop, it's just the matrix, but we'll take it through the top, another day, no we ain't playing, that's the prob, so just wax on, and wax off, just gotta fake it till you make it, don't stop, it's just the matrix, but we'll take it through the top, another day, no we ain't playing, that's the prob. Too much pressure for one talent to be recognized. From kicking balls to picking strings, see I should testify. Such an athlete but didn't feel was centralized. Egotistic, just wanted crowds to be mesmerized. Trapped between ego and confidence. Back and forth, no practice, but expecting to be competent. Potential evident with little skill, I was still flaunting it. Rap already tasty, but I saw me as the condiment. Spice up the volume, spice up the plans. Nation full of doubt, but I was one to bring a chance. At least I thought so, could feel it through my torso. Running through my mind, just trying to figure what the gods know. Apollo, tell me what's the prophecy, cause now I feel so hollow. Tell me answer honestly, cause I can barely swallow. Though before the commentary, my mouth was running constantly, but still was getting told to just go and wax on and wax off. Just gotta fake it till you make it, don't stop. It's just the matrix, but we'll take it through the top. Another day, no we ain't playing, that's the prob, so just wax on and wax off. Just gotta fake it till you make it, don't stop. It's just the matrix, but we'll take it through the top. Another day, no we ain't playing, that's the prob, so just wax on and wax off. Just gotta fake it till you make it, don't stop. It's just the matrix, but we'll take it through the top. Another day, no we ain't playing, that's the prob, so just wax on and wax off. Just gotta fake it till you make it, don't stop. It's just the matrix, but we'll take it through the top. Another day, no we ain't playing, that's the prob.
Hey, what's up? You're listening to No Half Guessing on WMUA. Nick, what did we just listen to?
All right, so we started you guys right off the bat with AMP Live Runback featuring Saint. Now, give me a second to pronounce this correctly. Saint Timbre. I want to say timber, but it's not.
It might be timbre. That's a musical term that I just learned this past week. Is it like Timbre?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's timbre. That's like when you sing and... I'm taking a music theory class, so
right.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah.
It's like when you sing and like, it's like you kind of like edit the note toward the end.
Okay. And that was their song Headphone Concerto, and then we had Apollo Brown with his Skill Trade album, and the song was the intro. It's also called Work. After that we had Bath's Aminals off of their album Cerulean. And then we had Citizen K, Wax On, Wax off the album With the People. Last track, probably my favorite of the group. That track is just so fun.
I agree. It was my favorite. I saw it and I was like, can I play one more song? And I was like, what's this one? So whatever. And it was awesome. I'm glad I played it. So anyway, we're here at WMUA. And, up next we got Jay-Z with My First Song off the Black Album, Mos Def with Grown Man Business off his album The New Danger, and then we have Guru with Plenty off his album Jazz Masters, and that's spelled J-A-Z-Z-M-A, Jazz Matters, or maybe it is Masters, it's kind of weird, J-A-Z-Z-M-A-T-A-A-Z-Z, So
I would think I would think it's Jazz Matters.
I think it is too.
Not like yeah. That sounds right. I mean, I don't actually know. I didn't write the song.
Well, that's how you spell it. So if you want to go look it up, do it, or you can listen to it right here, right now on WMUA 91.1.
Stay busy, stay working. I've told me like the key to this joint, the key to stay on top of things is to treat everything like it's your first project, you know what I'm saying? Like it's your first day, like I wasn't even an intern. Like that's how you try to treat things, like just stay humble.
Y'all wanna know why you don't stop? Y'all wanna know why you don't flop? Let me tell you, why I came from the bottom of the block. When I was born, it was sworn I was never gonna be. Had to prove the opposite. I was had to get my rock. I had on eyes on the prize, Sean knew I had to get these chips. Had to make moves like Elijah Wan. Started out selling dimes and nicks. Graduated to a brick, no exaggeration. My infatuation with the strip. Legendary like a schoolboy crush on every chick. That's how schoolboy got whipped and got left on some just me, myself, and I on some true boy. Had to voice to a place of no return. Had to play with fire and get burned. Only way the boy ever gonna learn. Had to lay way in the cut till I finally got my turn. Now I'm on top in the spot that I earned. It's my life, it's my pain and my struggle. The song that I sing to you is my everything. Treat my first like my last and my last like my first, and my first is the same as when I came. It's my joy and my tears and the laughter it brings to me. It's my everything. Like I never rode in a limo, like I just dropped flows to a demo. Like it's 92 again, and I got O's in a rental. Back in the stool again, no problem. It was a whole lot simple when you think back. You thought that you would never make it this far. Then you take advantage of the luck you handed, of the talent you've been given. Ain't no half stepping, ain't no slipping. Ain't no different from a block that's hitting. Gotta get it while the getting's good. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. When you stop, then you gotta fit it. Good riddance, goodbye. This is my second major breakup. My first was with a page up, with a hoopty, a cook pot, and a game. This one's with the stew, with the state, with the fortune. Maybe not the fortune, but certainly my life. My pain and my struggle. The song that I sing to you is my everything. Treat my first like my last, and my last like my first, and my first is the same as when I get it. It's my joy and my tears and my laughter it brings to me. It's my everything. Treat my first like my last, and my last like my first, and my first like the first song I sang. Woo! It's like the blues. We gon' ride out on this one. Ta-ta, be high. Yo, I remember you was making them dance.
Hear me, see me. Welcome to Soundview Projects, Bronx, New York, 10473. Intersection, action, ribs touching. New gutter snipes replacing the old Dutchman. Loose mommies and they definite landmines. Dudes with no ripe hustle throwing gang signs. Emptying whoever's broken, underpaid. Fighting federal cases with legal aids. The unlit stage tonight performing live. Desires to eat can get you in the 8x5. The corner's younger. I smell, feel, touch, and taste they hunger. Next in line, the rep these street signs so they blunder. Under, wiping tears from his eyes, facing the felony. Wanna be Pistol Pete without the penalty. His last words promised me this much in depth. Don't let my boy grow up to retrace my steps. Minna, stay safe, move quiet and get it. If you encounter opposition, get an inch from their face with it. Later, amigo, digest the data indiscreetly. Sex, money, and boss, my ties to hear me, see me. True feeling, face covered, driving gloves. Commit by my lonely when push comes to shove. It said that grown men lay on their prey. Took shorts in the street, came back and made up for that with that white sheet. Revenge is best served cold. Get it the same way you give. This ain't fair. I just need to get away with it. So to stop moving, yeah, you're looking at me like I'm lame, but I'm looking at y'all like you call this the drug gang. Grandchild of Jose Sims, put the heroin in Queens. Put Pops Freeman on in the early 70s. I sat in rooms with money machines. Drugs sitting 3 feet off of the floor. Cover the smell of the raw. Chess moves like Barksdale. My connects untimely. King Henry from 12th Street flooded the Bronx in the 90s. 03, same MVP in one accord. Boss makes decision, paper wins awards.
See me, hear me. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York City, 11206, Roosevelt Projects, Wild Rose, Water the Planet. You know what it is, from the moment you come over the bridge. And if you don't ride with me, I'ma show you some I'ma show you on my stage show on the mix. I'ma show you where the pain in the poetry is. Ghetto youngin' spend a lot of time alone in the crib. BT on the screen, walls and posters are big. Hustlers getting dough, sitting low on the six. Blazing up the Ambro with glow over their wrists. Hopping the game, knowing the risk. Still down a load of the clip. Gamblers with hopes of rolling the trip. But when you hear head crack, it ain't no rolling again. Snatch the dice and everything you want is going to them. The shower happens. Good people, bad habits. Diabetics, crack addicts, asthmatics. Searching for the truth, leaping through the holy tablet. The Bible, the Quran, and the 10 crack commandments. Speak on it, God. What's today's mathematics? The 5-day forecast, the Dow Jones average. The price of beer, cigarettes, bread, milk, and Pampers. Life is a test and we all got the answer. The streets keep calling, it's hard not to answer. And know my government, my attribute, my all. So it's only natural I holler black and respond. Brooklyn, stand up and make them all sit down. I call with no curve, we do not fuck around. That's what it is. All day. That's what it is. Official account. That's how it is. Don, BX, BK. Live all day. Get with it. Grown man business.
Watching her driving by in her new whip so fly. Wish she could sing me a lullaby. To scoop her, I've got to try. In her eyes, there's a flame that burns right through my soul. Can't pretend to be cool. About to lose my control. Yeah, I know she's got plenty. Admirers, she's got many. Like an exotic fantasy. Into a frenzy, she sends me. Wow, I have to sit down and gather my wits now. Wanna caress those hips now. Wanna kiss those lips now.
Hey, baby. I know you're calling out and answered twice. But baby, that's okay. It's nice for you to call anyway. See, okay, see, hey baby, you know it's okay if you don't call me anymore, 'cause I got a plenty truckers like you at my door. When she wants plenty, she gets plenty. When she wants plenty, she gets plenty. When she wants plenty, she gets plenty. And then she gets plenty more.
Yup, and every day is her day, and every year is her year. Anyone tries to violate, they could straight disappear. She don't care if you play yourself, trying to step to her. The illest of gangsters are showing respect to her. Truly glamorous, she ain't impressed and it shows. She don't like your new clothes, she don't care about your player pose. Do you suppose I could hook up and spend time with her? She's just how I dream. I bust my 9 for her.
When she gets plenty, she gets plenty. When she gets plenty, she gets plenty. When she wants plenty, she gets plenty. Any damn thing she wants.
Surgeon General, I provide vitamins and minerals. The charge that she's got on me should be federal. I was told never put the 2 before the 1, son. But always cultivate your wisdom to help you build your kingdom. I wanna be the answer to every question she has. So when I wish to enter, she'll be letting me pass. I know she wants to be with G.O.D. eventually, but still, she got everything. Yeah, the girl's got plenty.
Flowers in her bedroom, perfume on her neck, nectar from a mason jar, $7 dress. She's super cute and plenty bad. Nearly 22, 36 and a half. I hope that you will realize she got six bedroom eyes. Baby, baby, please don't break your neck, 'cause you gon' have a wreck. 'Cause when it comes to love, I got plenty degrees, 120. My thigh slipped out my dress. Oops, when she gets plenty, she gets plenty.
She gets it
when
all.
she wants plenty, she gets plenty. When she wants plenty, she gets plenty. And she gets plenty more.
Plenty more.
When she wants plenty, she gets plenty. When she wants plenty, she gets plenty. When she wants plenty, she gets plenty. Get any damn thing I want, right?
game of life, it takes a lot to win. Plenty more, baby's what I got to give.
Yeah, baby, that's really nice. But I'm trying to read my book and you're in my life.
A woman like you could help me reach the top. If I get a chance to love you, I won't stop.
What? I didn't hear you. I was thinking about some stuff.
Baby, you so fine, I wanna smack myself. I don't need no support, I'm gonna back myself.
Ooh, baby, you so sweet. Now can you get the lotion and rub my feet?
In massage therapy, I got a master's degree. I give you plenty more than what you asking from me.
I need a little bit of space, a little bit of wealth.
Okay.
And oh, about the feet, a little to the left.
Like this? Like that? Feels good, right? Yeah. You don't really care.
I do.
You the queen.
More lotion.
Come on, you got plenty.
Do you like good music? Every Monday from A to PM. It's
Freeform Pop Exploration, Wiggly World, every Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m. on WMUA 91.1 FM Amherst.
When what used to excite you does not.
WMUA airs one of the longest-running student community public affairs programs in the country. It's called Focus, Sundays at noon, running since 1968 when student broadcaster Ken Mosakowski was protesting the Vietnam War. He continued to broadcast for 38 years until his death in 2005.
On the day of the first Sunday of his absence, his friends came down to the studio to use the Focus microphone to remember Ken's contributions to civic life and the promotion of public awareness of issues of war and peace, civil rights, social justice, the environment, and local democracy. Focus continues, carried on by friends of Ken.
We are a group of co-hosts, his friends, who knew he wanted Focus to continue. Together, we collectively try to do what Ken did alone. We cover current events, often ignored by the mainstream media.
Every Sunday at noon on 91.1 FM WMUA.
I'm just crazy about polkas.
And you'll be crazy about them too every weekend here on WMUA. The fun begins Saturday morning, 5:30 a.m. Mitch Moscow and the Early Bird Polka Show, along with Debbie and Eddie, right up until 8:30. Then Billy Bellina takes over with the Polka Bandstand Show, along with Ernie, up until noontime. And on Sunday mornings, 5:30 to 9, Todd Zaganiec with the Polka Carousel Show, along with Mom Sandy. And 9 a.m. to noontime, it's Helen and Charlie Curtin for the Polka Celebration Show. 13 hours of polka music here on the Valley's own polka power station, WMUA FM 91.1 in Amherst, Massachusetts.
Hey, we're back. This is No Half Guessing. And we have right now our first guest. Before I introduce him, let me remind you what we just listened to. Up first, that was Jay-Z with My First Song off the Black Album. Mos Def with Grown Man Business off his album, The New Danger. And then it was Guru with Plenty off his albums, Jazz Matters, as we discussed and decided it was Jazz Matters. Anyway, our first guest, I'm seeing double because they look so similar right now, is Dustin, a friend of Nick and I's for a long time. Dustin, introduce yourself. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. Great to be here. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah. The reason I say that they look alike is not because they have the same facial hair, or even they're not even related, but they're both wearing flannels. Can you stand up for me real quick? Both of you? Oh, yeah, they're both wearing jeans, and they're both wearing the same shoes. Oh, how adorable. If you can't tell, they're roommates, and they're wearing the same black undershirt, which is...
Mine's blue.
No, it's navy.
It's like a dark blue.
It's still not black.
We're not going to argue right now. Anyway, they look extremely similar, and Nick, you live with Dustin, correct?
Yeah, and I would just like to point out that I was awake first and dressed first, so he's copying me. I am not copying him.
I never saw him get up. I was asleep.
All right. And also, they both wear glasses, which is very important.
Oh, yeah, that's also true. They were the same, basically, a couple weeks ago.
Good thing you guys part your hair to different sides, or else I'd really be freaked out.
Yeah, well, We're pretty similar as it is. So.
Yeah. Anyway, so Dustin, we're gonna play a trivia game, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, what do you know about trivia? What do you know about the trivia game so far? Have I told you anything? Are you prepared? Did you study the night before? What did you do to prepare for this?
I did not do anything because the night before you told me you had no trivia prepared, so I have no idea how to prepare for that.
Dustin, don't belittle me on my own show. Right? All right, so let's get right into it. Let's get into the first question.
Let's hope he doesn't do as good as Ben did.
I know Ben made us look stupid.
He did. It was embarrassing.
I think you'll have a pretty tough time. If you get the prize, I'm excited to give it to you because it's
I'll be surprised.
All right. Ready? First question. In the video game released in the year 1998, known as Banjo-Kazooie, there is a ship in Rusty Bucket Bay. Beneath that ship, there is an inscription that says, A. Twycross, England, the location of Rareware headquarters at the time of the release. B. Watercress Deli and Pizza, the restaurant where the crew that worked on the game would constantly go when they had to stay up late nights and they would always get food from there. Or is it C. A picture of the Master Hand in homage to Super Smash Bros.?
I'm gonna go with A.
You're gonna go with A. Twycross, England, the location of Rareware HQ at the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. You've played that game, right?
Yeah, but I know there's obviously a lot of like ins and outs and secrets hidden within the levels that I haven't really paid too much attention to.
But you did 100% that game.
A while back, yes. I started 100% when I was a lot younger, logged like 127 hours into the game, and then years and years and years later,
Recently.
I went back. Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah, like a year ago.
It was an experience for all of us.
I went back and finally completed the rest of it.
Yeah. If you know Banjo-Kazooie, Dustin beat Canary Mary, no hacks, no cheating. I was there, I watched it, and I recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. So Dustin's going to go with A, Twycross, England, which is correct. Dustin, you got it.
That's one. There's your first.
Don't clap for yourself. All right, so Dustin's got one. He's 1 for 1 right now, and he only needs one more question right to get the prize. Now, last time I asked Dustin this question, he got it wrong. Like, he was just bad. It was terrible. It was almost sad.
This before, really.
It was a fair. I don't know what it was.
Well, I don't know. It wasn't really a question, but it was more like a statement. But
yeah.
You believed me. Anyway, which Canadian province is located north of Idaho? Is it A, Quebec, B, British Columbia, or C, Saskatchewan? Dustin's smiling.
Yeah.
He says he has fond memories.
I'm gonna go with B.
B, British Columbia?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you think I asked you that question?
Because I got a lot of flack over it when we were in Canada. I thought we had traveled farther west than I thought, and for some reason I thought Idaho wasn't too far west of where we were at the time. I just thought about it quickly, which was a complete
overestimate.
Wrong, yeah, complete overestimate on my part.
Right.
So.
We were in Montreal, which is just north of
Vermont, right?
New York State.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dustin, you know we're above Idaho right now? And he's like, wow, we traveled that far west. And I was like, oh, you actually believe me? So I kind of took it and ran, but it's whatever. So he's going with B, British Columbia. Do you think that's above Idaho?
Honestly, I don't know.
It's
I'm
just
not,
a guess.
Not positive.
I'd probably pick the same answer, all things considered.
All right, well, you're both correct. It is British Columbia. Dustin, you have redeemed yourself. Now I can't make fun of you anymore for thinking that I can't make fun of you for your geography skills. So you got two right. You got the prize. Congratulations. So
awesome.
We're not telling you the prize yet. You have to play for the third question, though.
Right.
You have to go for the 100%.
You have to go for the disrespect.
Yep.
The proverbial.
You just said it was the last question.
No, I didn't. I said
it was the last question before your prize.
Right.
If you had to get 2 questions right, you only had to get that question right.
All right.
Yeah, so for the disrespect, the spike, the flaunt, if you will, what is the name of my ping pong paddle? Is it A, Randy Daytona, B, Peyton Manning, or C, Forrest Gump?
C, Forrest Gump, final answer.
Yeah, he knew it.
Yeah, he knew that one.
That's how Dustin and I met. We would play ping pong in my living room for hours on end, almost through the whole night, and in his basement as well. So Dustin, you got all 3 right. So let me get your prize. Hang on one second.
This is gonna be exciting. I am really like, oh man, when he told me what your prize was, I was extremely happy. I thought it was perfect.
Really?
I don't think I told you the prize.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Anyway, we have a 14x11 print.
Oh no, you told me the wrong prize for a different person. Never mind. I'm a little less excited now.
A 14x11 print of Drum Bridge at Meguro by the artist Utagawa Hiroshige.
Oh, nice.
So here you go, Dustin.
Oh,
I
look
hope
at that.
You really like it.
Put it in the room. More decorations.
Here's a rubber
Very
band
pretty.
that
I
kept
thought it was going to
together.
be a reference to something, but I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, no, it's a Japanese Edo period painting. And why don't you explain to the people what it looks like? What's the?
It's just a very snowy landscape. It's very pretty. A lot of hills in the background. Lots of trees. Very very thoughtful of you.
Pretty good prize, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Got it
better
on
than
sale.
better than Ben's half-eaten pack of gum. I think that Ben's was funnier though.
Yeah. Well,
Ben's
we're
prize was
gonna
very
be
funny.
going on a roller coaster. Is it gonna be like a nice painting? Is it gonna be something that I just like found on the ground somewhere?
Is it going to be yesterday's lunch?
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what it could be. That's what makes the show interesting,
Yep.
and that's why we do what we do. So, yeah. Dustin, you want to say anything else? We could talk a little bit. How did you meet Nick and I? How do we know you so well?
Oh, geez. Dustin and I go way back.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I met Nick in 7th grade. He was in my homeroom, and we bonded over Super Smash Bros. Brawl that came out for the Wii.
Yeah.
We just both happened to find out that we played each other online, trash talked a lot, and just naturally became friends in that grade, and then it's been history ever since.
Yep. You were a really big fan of tripping, right? The tripping mechanic in
that
that
was
game.
always my least favorite mechanic in that game.
Okay.
I hated it.
I thought that's what you guys.
That could end
right?
matches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was what really brought us together. The tripping together and just the ruining moments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The mutual hatred for it.
Right.
And Dustin, I met you 2 or 3 years ago.
It was Well, I became friends with you on your senior year. I don't know when the first time I ever met you was, but it was your senior year.
Probably at a party somewhere. I think another friend's party that is where we actually met, or maybe in the lunchroom or something. I don't know.
Well, I think we hung out at Chris's for the first time. We bonded over Game Grumps, and then I think later on was when you invited me to your graduation party your senior year, and that was the night with that we played hours and hours of ping pong
for the first
bonded
time.
over that.
It's beautiful. Oh, so that's Dustin for you. Hopefully you can return again. Hopefully I'll see that you're also my suite mate. So
Yeah,
hopefully I'll see that hanging up somewhere.
I'll do my
I would
best
like
to find the perfect spot.
I'm sure it won't be hard. We have plenty of wall space in our room. Our
Don't-
room's very scarcely decorated. We're bad at decorating, like just flat out. We have I've got a poster that's kind of like ripped and barely really hanging onto the wall. Another one that's fallen down a couple of times. So
Just don't disrespect me by like you did with the 83 Thunderbird.
I was just gonna say I won't treat it like the Thunderbird.
Right. I bought Dustin like a magazine page flip cutout thing of like a 1983 Ford Thunderbird, and he put it up on his wall, and then all of a sudden, like a couple weeks later, he decided he didn't want it, and he threw it away, and I was like, you can't do
That's
this
not true.
to
I
me.
didn't throw it away. I put
Where'd
it
you
up in the
put it?
bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's still there.
It's still in the bathroom now, but still disrespectful. I paid $1 for that thing, so.
You didn't even buy it specifically for me. You just had it in your car, and I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool, I
Well,
guess.
It was a tag sale. It was for $1. Anyway, Dustin, you brought some music for us to listen to, right?
Yes, I did. I brought 3 songs for us to listen to. First one's going to be Days Past by Marcus D. and Company off of the album The Cool Volume 1. Second song is going to be To Earth and Back from Sam Gellatry off of his album Short Stories. And the third one finally is going to be You Can by Morphe off of his album Awesome.
personally, I'm super excited to hear the Sam Gellatry. I know of him. I have not heard much of his music, so this is going to be exciting. And I am a huge fan of The Cool Volume 1.
Yeah,
that is a sweet album.
I was excited to see that on your list when you sent it to me. All right, so we're going to take a listen. This is No Half Guessing on WMUA 91.1.
Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf is back on the shelves.
Listen up. This matters. I'm Louis Black, and this is the Civil Liberties Minute with ACLU attorney Bill Newman.
Mein Kampf, Adolf Hitler's Nazi manifesto, the compilation of racist and anti-Semitic rants, lays out Hitler's Nazi ideology on race, space, violence, and dictatorship. It was banned in Germany by the victorious Allies in 1945 and has not been officially published in Germany since, until now. With the copyright on the book expiring, the Institute of Contemporary History in Munich has published a critical and annotated edition. Of course, Mein Kampf has been easily available online, and excerpts have long been taught in German schools. Not everyone has been in favor of republishing Hitler's works. But, despite the horrifying stench that comes from its pages, placing Mein Kampf in the sunlight of history is clearly the right thing to do. We need to believe that good speech and righteous speech can defeat bad and racist speech. And today, given the racist rants of some politicians both in Europe and America, exposing the lie of racial superiority is as or more important than ever. Germany's national pledge about Hitler and Nazism is never forget and never repeat.
The Civil Liberties Minute is made possible by the American Civil Liberties Union because freedom can't defend itself.
Vision loss is not something that you feel until it happens.
Most people lose their vision from diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma, not at birth.
With macular degeneration, you lose your central vision.
You have a blind spot right in the center of your face, so I can't actually see your face.
So even that little circle in which I could see became a big blur.
I was 65 when I first was diagnosed with glaucoma.
There were no symptoms. I had no headaches.
3 million Americans have glaucoma, and half don't even know it.
11 million people in the United States have macular degeneration.
You lose mobility, independence, changes your entire life.
So many eye disorders can be treated if caught early.
My husband tells me that I have beautiful brown eyes, and I don't want to lose that.
Make a plan today to get your eyes checked.
Visit brightfocus.org to learn more.
Come to Greeno Sub Shop this semester, Sunday through Thursday from 5 to 11 p.m. Greeno is a student-run cooperative dedicated to selling awesome subs, paninis, wraps, salads, milkshakes, and more since 1973. We accept cash, credit or debit, YCMP, and dining dollars. Visit us in the basement of Greeno Hall or call in an order for pickup at 413-545-2380. Hope to see you soon.
All right, we're back. You're listening to No Half Guessing, and our guest Dustin is still with us. Dustin, thank you for playing those songs for us. I really liked them. They were all tight.
I agree.
No
I really,
problem.
really liked all three. Like I said before, huge fan of Days Past and the Cool Volume 1. That album is just pure gold. If anyone out there has the time to check it out, totally recommend it. You will not be disappointed.
No, I completely agree with that. I actually have another one of their songs. Maybe I'll play a little bit later. I think you know which one I'm talking about.
I think I do.
It's awesome.
It's a great track.
So yeah, we're gonna get right back into music. Dustin, you actually have to go to class soon.
Yeah.
Because
What class is it, by the way?
It's just my junior level writing course. Just writing in math.
Sounds
no big deal.
Exciting.
We're just working on our resumes today. That's it.
All right. Well, cool. Well, Dustin, I hope you enjoy class. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for the prize and the questions and the fun.
It was fun.
It's always fun.
Before I left this week today, I saw you in your room and I was like, "You excited?" And you were like, "Give or take." And I was like, "Awesome."
Perfect. That's just what we need.
Right. Exactly. So anyway, right now we got Jurassic 5 with Concrete Schoolyard. Keep it locked right here at 91.1 WMUA.
We were sitting out on the step, you know.
Ain't nothing to it. So what you gonna do, Ron? Yo, man, I'm gonna go over here and get this girl I know the rap man and see what his head is all about.
Now I'm
I'ma say this one time, boy, and that's my word.
We rock the shot to knock fire through the Hindenburg.
The contribution is clear.
You add water to bone and get the Jurassic vibe on the microphone. Now if you like the tone
and how the harmony's done,
and the sucker MCs die before they begun,
well, I like to know if you got the notion.
Cause we're number one.
I'm not trying to say my style is better than yours, I'm just on some other shit. I'm all about the beats and the lyrics, so when you hear it, you can feel it. The vibe is energized by the presence of my spirit.
No interference, we persevere. The purpose is clear, we're here to leave your ear hurting severe. You're lurking in fear, cause we take it back like Robin Loxley, rocking from countryside to spots where hard rocks be.
I often wonder if these MCs even know how it feels to dedicate their whole life to this mic of steel. It's not about the bill, that's not keeping it real. A lot of tight rappers out here ain't got no deal.
We appeal to the brothers with flow finesse, cause it's the 100-watt bloodshot game of death. Cause we're protected by the covenants of words and beats. Rewind and feel the heat, recline and take a seat.
So let's take it back to the concrete streets. Original beats with real live MCs. Playground tactics, no rabbit and a hat tricks. Just that classic rap from Jurassic. Let's take it back to the concrete streets. Original beats with real live MCs. Playground tactics, no rabbit and a hat tricks. Just that classic rap from Jurassic.
Now I walk from Transania, earthquake Transylvania, and on the way I kick a hole through the wall of China just to get the right blend. Cause I'm schizophrenic of the pen. Wait a minute, I fell into the deep end. You shouldn't have told me the pyramids can hold me. So now a contest is what you owe me.
Pull out your beats, pull out your cuts.
Give us a mic,
what up?
And we gon' tear shit up.
I'm on some old and forgotten, sun up to sun down, like picking cotton. The nutty professor, science dropping, rockin' Robin's Hood from New York to Compton. Me and my 3 sons, Jabari, Shakir, and Cobb.
So let's take it back to the concrete streets. Original beats with real live MCs. Playground tactics, no rabbit and a hat tricks. Just that classic rap from Jurassic. Let's take it back to the concrete streets. Original beats with real live MCs. Playground tactics, no rabbit and a hat tricks. Just that classic rap from Jurassic. From you and I-T-Y, do or die, anti-Illuminati. Why do the liquid from my vocals make the ghetto start swimming? Forever winning, I'm in it like metal log living.
I get goosebumps when the bassline thumps. A sucker MC for style, he had mine for lunch. Mark 7, get you open like an attache. Briefcase in this case, defeat there is no way.
With tool spinners, cooking a full dinner, killing the firstborn of lyrical Yule blenders. Winners at the academy, rattling your anatomy. Gotta be J5, so kill all your fake flattery.
That'll be the day when labels pay our way. Tune to what you say when MCs come to play.
Unfitted, cause we take it back like Spinal Tap, preparing your intellect before your final nap. So let's take it back to the concrete streets. Original beats with real live MCs. Playground tactics, no rabbit and a hat tricks. Just that classic rap from Jurassic. Let's take it back to the concrete streets. Original beats with real live MCs. Playground tactics, no rabbit and a hat trick.
All right, that was Jurassic 5 with Concrete Streets. Thank you for tuning in with us on Thursday from midnight to 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
We're always happy to do this for you. And, yeah, keep it real. And thanks for listening. We'll be on again next Thursday. Nick, you want to say goodbye?
Yeah, bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Say I love you.
I love you all.